Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You tuned into the Market Beast edition. Yes, it is your Neo Pupamoji speaking. And today we'll be exploring a very interesting setup that I found on a moving average. We're going to compare it to what has taken place in the past and what could potentially take place in the Neo market. This video has a bullish tone, so stick around with me until the end. If you're just stopping in, welcome. We'd love for you to hit the subscribe button if you find any valuable information in this content. At times it's a little bit offensive, I'll be honest with you, but if you're able to have an open mind and kind of stick around with us, we'd love for you to join us here. Loyal subscribers, welcome back. The YouTube algorithm is picking up on the channel thanks to your engagement and your appropriate thumbs. You're probably in from a very weird thumbnail. Just ignore that, guys. We're actually this video has a bullish tone, so I'm going to go over the details for you here. So let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right. So today's February the 25th, 2021, and the previous close of NEO is going to be $46.81. It closed down approximately 9.7% for the day. Okay. All right, nice and smooth intro is done. So here's the lines that it's really simple. Don't overcomplicate your charts, guys, okay? So here's what I've been following. All right, so that's the simple 200 moving average, okay? And also I just have something else. Okay, so the little yellow circle just represents the consolidation just above that line in preparation for a move up. Now, this is not guaranteed to play out, so please understand that the price can continue lower. In fact, it may continue lower, but let's just potentially entertain a bullish scenario on this video. I don't want to come off as bearish right now, honestly. I'm not bearish nor long on the NEO market, just so everyone's clear. We did close our positions again at a loss on the risky contract on NEO. Okay, thank you, NEO Bulls. All right, so here's the yellow circle. If you notice, this is going to be dated back in, what is this? May the 26th, 2020. And just kind of pay attention to the clustered area price action. I think it's like 5 days before it just kind of broke above this 200 movement, and then it had this kind of debut, and it really had a nice move to the upside. I'm pointing this out because the financial support should be here just above the 200. I don't think I mentioned these are daily candles, by the way. So notice how the last time the price action came into contact with this 200 moving was actually May the 26th, 2020. So if we take it on over to present day, you'll notice that it's right at that line right now. So it's just kind of, it hasn't touched it yet. Well, it did touch it on this candle here. I'm saying here, February the 23rd, 2021, where the sellers actually tried to compromise that line, and the buyers like kind of stepped in immediately, and it appears that the sellers just kind of want to have at it one more time just to see if the buyers actually have some real strength in this market and just kind of call their bluff, so to speak. Remember, guys, I'm just telling the story between the buyers and the seller. I'm not looking at prices, okay? So right now, it appears that the sellers are trying to kind of gear up to make another break for it and break below this 200 moving. Now, it's really important that the price action stays above this 200 moving average, because if there's any slippage below this line, let's just say slippage meaning like if there closes like a daily candle below this line, then it's likely that would be an indication that the sellers are trying to fulfill their obligation and just kind of continue the momentum to the downside. Currently, this 200 moving average is at $45.71. If you're trying to figure out what this arrow represents overhead, we posted a video that actually didn't get that really many good views. Let's see, NEO buyers have 48 hours or else. I think a lot of people, they kind of went over a lot of people's head. Notice we didn't get really that many good. We actually got 118 views. Thumbs up to everyone who actually understood what we said in that video. And for those of you who didn't understand what we said, or just kind of, use it as, I don't know, you just didn't get it, I'm not sure. I have a gesture for you here on my right hand. But for those, again, who did listen, I do have an actual thumbs up that I can disclose what I'm giving to you on my right hand here. So we were just saying 48 hours they had to step in, or a poop emoji insinuating that the price will go down. And obviously from the arrow here that you see on the screen, the price, that's when we posted the video on like the 18th, is right here on this candle here. It's probably useless information, but I just want to show everyone, since we posted the video, the price has gone down about 25% total, okay? So that was a pretty accurate call. I think it was, right? So what we're looking at here is, as long as the price on the daily candles can stay above $45.71, just above the 200 moving average, I think this is a pretty interesting setup for the buyers to at least spend, what do we count, like 5 days down there? from the, what is it, like May 2020. I think we counted like 5 days. So yeah, as long as you can spend like 5 days above that 200 moving, simple moving. It's not the exponentials, guys. Okay. For those of you who are not really good with technical analysis, it's basically like I'm using TradingView.com. So the simple moving average is just a regular, like it'll say like 4MA, but the exponential moving averages is going to say EMA, because I know my technical guys are like really technical, like, dude, stop pulling up these simple moving averages. It's all about the exponentials. I get it, guys, but this is just the simple moving average. This white line that you see here just below the price, it's just a simple 200 moving average. Okay. So yeah, so I guess this all could have been summed up in a really, really short video, but I just like to spend a little bit of time kind of being repetitive, saying over and over and over, because that's how I comprehend things. So let's just say we counted 5 days down there. So let's say 1, 2, 3. We're at 3 days now, daily candles. So let's say by March the 1st, if NEO is still above 45.71, then everything should be in preparation to have a bullish counter move. The same levels still apply that we went over in that video that we got criticized about. It's like $57, even like as high as $60. I would like to see NEO get a nice bounce above that level, or else we're going to have to continue the poop emoji. No, guys, we're not doing the poop emoji. This is the last poop emoji. We have to get serious now. We can't continue to do this weird stuff, all right? So that's pretty much all I have for you, wonderful folks. You have the level that it needs to stay above. You have the day within the next 48 hours. I'd like to see it at least hold above 45.71. After that is complete, the next obligation or the next mission, I guess, for NEO would be to get above. I feel more comfortable because remember, all I'm looking for between the buyers and sellers is to show strength. The buyers need to show strength. The sellers have stepped into this market. It's pretty obvious, right? They've stepped into this market. So now the buyers need to say, okay, so the sellers, you guys, that's what you got. You're going to step into the market. So now since you've pushed the price down 25%, we're going to rip to the upside 45%. And so that would be an indication. Let me take it down a bit. That would be an indication that from the 25% move down that the sellers showed into the market, the buyers stepped in and made a bullish counter move, and they made much more of an aggressive percentage gain to the upside. It's really simple, actually. It's really, really simple. 25% down from the sellers, 45% up from the buyers. That means the buyers have much more of control, strength, advantage, whichever one you want to use in the market. Is super simple, guys. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? So if that were to happen, then of course that would show signs of strength. But if it continues down, poop emoji, guys. I have to, yeah, definitely a poop emoji for NEO. But I truly think, I know I keep saying poop emoji. I don't want people to get nervous saying, what are you talking about, poop emoji? It's going to zero. No. I just truly think that it needs, the sellers are in this market and they want a better price, okay? They're going to continue to try to push the price down if there's no strength in this market, and they're going to try to get the best price they possibly can. Right now, the technical range, let me just pull that up before we close this out, because we've gone over this many times in our previous videos. For those of you saying, we told you NEO is going to go to 42. Guys, you're not telling me anything new. Please. 57, I think it's 57.30. Yeah, like let's just call it like just over $57. That's the level there, and the lowest level was like 39.93 or something like that. So I just want to pull up. This is the technical range for NEO. We have been very consistent with saying. Did I say that right? Consistent. We've been very consistent with. Damn, I can't talk. Pardon my language. If NEO is below $57, it will be in a very large range. We've said this many times. $57 all the way down to $40. We were very specific about this, okay? It obviously has not come all the way down to $40, but it got pretty close. I think it got as low as, what is that, 41.66. So give the price time. You have the level that needs to stay above, okay, within the next 48 hours, all right? If it stays above that level, it's in preparation to make its next move. It's not guaranteed it's going to bounce to the upside, but the 200 moving is, it's above that level, then they have control. The financial support will be at that level to hold it up and push the price up, or at least make an attempt to make a bullish counter move. And how high will it go? First level has got to get above is $57. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, guys. We'll cut it out here. Hopefully you got that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. If you found any valuable, repetitive information in this video, let me know that down in the comment section. Also, before you go, I'm not sure if you knew, but we cover the alternative markets. So if you're in like Bitcoin and altcoins, We also cover that. We'd love for you to join us. Subscribe, hit the bell. We'll send you that information when it is available. I think we covered everything. Yes, good. Out we go. Take care of yourselves. Protect your portfolios. Execute your strategies. We're going to talk very soon. And bye for now.